Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I make my holiday pound cake. So if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification button so you don't miss a beat. First you want to start with 1 cup of cake flour. Once you have your 1 cup of cake flour, you're then going to come in with 1 of your sticks of butter. Now the butter is going to be extra soft because all of your ingredients have to be room temperature. So there's my butter. And do you see how soft it is? Because everything, as I stated before, has to be room temperature. Then I'm going to proceed with 1 egg. So you're not going to want to put all of your ingredients in at one time if you want your cake to come out moist. Now with these ingredients that I have so far, which is the 1 cup of cake flour, the 1 egg, and the 1 stick of room temperature butter. So after you've had your 1 cup of cake flour, your 1 stick of butter that's room temperature, and your 1 egg, you're going to add your 1/4 cup of Sprite or 7-Up, whichever one you choose, but I'm using Sprite. And you're going to now add your 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to take these ingredients and I'm going to mix them together. So when you have all of those mixed together, you're going to come back again to your cake bowl. You're going to add another cup of cake flour. We're going to add another stick of room temperature butter. Yeah, very room temperature. Okay. Now these are half sticks, so I'm using 1 more half of stick, which will give me 1 stick of butter. Again, it's room temperature. Now I'm going to take those and I'm going to mix them. Now we're coming back to our cake bowl, adding another cup of sugar. This time I'm going to add 2 eggs. Now I'm going to take these ingredients and mix them as such. So last but not least, we're now going to add our last cup of cake flour. Our 2nd cup of Sprite or 7-Up, whichever you choose. One egg. Our last cup of sugar. And we're going to mix these. Some things that we may forget, only because the 7-Up pound cake is so rich. I do have yet still 1 more stick of room temperature butter. I have 1 more egg. one more 1/4 cup of Sprite or 7-Up, whichever one you choose. And last but not least, that really gets, the cake going, gives it its taste, is the 1 teaspoon of lemon extract. Now that we have everything mixed together, we're going to proceed with pouring the cake batter inside of the cake bundt pan. So what you want to do, you just want to let the cake flow. Let it flow. You don't have to do anything. And I'm going to show you all how to get the cake to make sure it's all even out all around. Don't worry about that right now, because if you worry about that now, you're going to be all over the place. So as I stated, I'm just going to let the cake flow. We'll clean up any messes after the fact. But right now, just let your cake flow in the cake bundt pan for now. And now that you got as much cake as you're going to get, to even it out, you're going to take both hands like so and do this. And as you can see, as I'm doing this, the cake is evening out on its own. Just take this a couple of times till we get it all even all around. Sit it down, place it as so, turn it, pick it up again. We're going to do it again. All right, so now that everything's even, I'll be right back, and the next time I come back, we're going to have us a pound cake. I almost forgot to mention, after you taking your cake to measure to see if all sides are equal, you can also, just to do a double take, get a spoon, go around and around and around, just to really make sure that everything is all even before we place our cake in the oven on 350 for 1 hour. Now that the cake is finally done, we're going to find something sharp to stick in the cake to make sure it is indeed done. So I'm going to take a knife here, and I'm just going to stick it in as so. Now when I pulled it out, nothing must come out on it to make sure it's done. Little crumbs like that is fine. That's just showing you that the cake needs to cool off. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the cake cool off for, say, maybe 45 minutes. And once the cake is fully cooled down, I'm going to come back with the final results. This is the end result after you baked your cake for 1 hour. And if you've letting it set out for 45 minutes, after the cool down, this is the texture that you want to have. Then you're able to cut your slices as so. And as you can see, they're ready to serve.